is good? It's your boy Sam back here with another video, and in this video today, guys, we're going to be talking about, well, my team in general, and specific to this Endgame and Invincible pack that did come out last Friday, and just kind of the Invincible packs that have been coming out recently, in which some people love them, some people hate them, and just kind of my overall opinion on them. Now, again, if you look at the MyTeam community, it's basically split. Some people love them, some people hate them. I'm of the mindset right now that it's way, and this is, again, just me and my opinion, but it's way better than the alternative, which is gambling on packs and just basically forcing people to open packs and gamble for KD. Now, I'm going to be talking about some points, some counterpoints, as well as the ultimate thing that people are bringing up, which means Endgame and Invincible, basically guaranteed packs like these, are going to be coming in less than 2 months, and that's what people are talking about as well. Now, what are Endgame and Invincible packs? Well, basically, if we go back to last year, on the last day of any content, which was August 3rd, which you guys got to realize is basically a month and a half away, we've got basically our last content drop of the year, and then we got basically guaranteed Invincible and Endgame packs. Now, do I love it? Do I hate it? I mean, I don't really know. My whole thing is, look, it is what it is. People can hate on it as much as they want. Just know it's coming. The year before, in 21, on August 6th, we got our last day. That was Invincible Endgame packs once again. And that day, we got Stockton, Isaiah Thomas, Chris Paul. It's not about who comes out that day, but that's the day Endgame and Invincible packs come out. So that's basically a month and a half away. And so that's why people are getting really upset that 2K is making us buy unauctionable cards for $50. Now, on my side of things, it's, okay, would you rather me rip thousands of dollars worth of packs to pull the Kevin Durant, or be able to get one for $50? That's the question. My opinion is, nobody is forcing people to open these packs, right? They're unauctionables. I hate unauctionables in my team. Obviously, now it's way less important than before, but I hate unauctionables in general, okay? So my whole opinion on it is, I love the fact that 2K is giving people the option to do this while not making people do that. If you want to open these packs, you can open a 20 box for just, basically just as cheap, way cheaper than getting an Endgame and Invincible. And that's fine. If that's what you guys ultimately want to do, you guys can gamble, open packs, rip what you want. Me, personally, I have not bought any of the Endgames, any of the Invincibles. I've just kind of been doing what I need to do, buying them on the auction house, and going about it that way. And again, you can do that as well. Right now, KD's price $600K. Some of the Invincibles, like a Kristaps, $600K probably as well. You can do that as well. To me, there's arguments both ways on what's the right way to go about this. Here's my opinion. Do I think KD is an exception? Because I think KD is going to be up there at the best shooting guard for the rest of the time, okay? Now, let's say we get an Invincible Wemby on Thursday, or, he'd probably be the only guy that's even remotely worth it. I can't see, even a Cade being worth it unless if Cade gets KPJ and he's in these Invincible Endgame packs or whatever the option is on Thursday with the NBA draft, then maybe he's worth it. But my whole thing is this. I hate spending money on the game, so to say it's worth it when Invincible Endgame packs or, KD is going to be $100K in a month, it's hard for me to tell you guys that that's worth opening or worth doing for you guys. So I get people's points. I'm going to just read Shake's tweet because I respect Shake a lot, and he's a guy that is, obviously he doesn't upload MyTeam anymore. He's out of 2K just because he didn't like it, right? He gotten more into the MLB stuff and stuff like that. But he's crazy seeing people so excited to spend $50 on a single card when 2K24 comes out in 2 months. And this is happening every single week. My team has gone off the deep end to a normal logistical human being who isn't obsessed or addicted or use it to drive revenue. Now, my counter argument to that would be, look, I get it. I get what Shake is saying. Now, on the flip side of things, though, you're not gambling. I saw Troyden, I've seen Troyden in past years open thousands of dollars trying to pull a specific card. This gives those type of people the option to get them for $50. And my whole thing is, you spend $50, you get one of the top 3 cards in the game. If you're into MyTeam, if you're already buying packs, this is a great deal. And that's my whole thing. Worth it for the average person? Absolutely not. It's basically the cost of the game. You can buy 2K, I think, for, what's the cheapest version? $70, maybe $60, I don't know. Basically just as expensive as that. So I get what people are saying is it's crazy expensive. But if you're playing MyTeam and you rip packs anyways, it's not as expensive as that is. And again, you can be no money spent. Like, I'm no money spent, and I've got Tim Thomas. I've got a decent squad being no money spent, right? I don't got the KD. I don't got the KP. I don't got any of those top guys in my team. But again, being no money spent, it is a little bit different at the end of the day too. I don't expect to always have those best squads in my team. But if you play the game enough, if you snipe, if you do other stuff, you can make your squad by the auction house in general. And one thing I like about these guaranteed stuff is it's brought the auction house down. Can you imagine the price of this Kevin Durant if guaranteeds weren't available? The price of KD would be over $1 million MT. And so that's my favorite part of the whole thing, is that, you know, these are obviously cheap. Now, again, Endgame is coming. Endgame and Invincible packs, they're coming in a month and a half. So, is it worth you guys spending up on these guys when they're going to be less than 100K, probably 50,000 MT for like a guy like KD, maybe even cheaper eventually? That's the problem, right? And again, the 2K cycle is coming to a close. I like this concept though. And again, there's been a big uproar on it in recency. In recent MyTeam. I'm just saying, for my side of things, I hope it's back next year. And again, next year, early on especially, I would not get unauctionable cards. If they're unauctionable next year, I would highly recommend against it. Just for the sole fact of, unless you're going to lock in a set, sole fact of you'll never be able to sell them back, right? And a guy like KD, my whole thing is, he's going to last the rest of the time. He's going to last the last month and a half. And so that's why I don't mind it, right? Whereas a guy like Bron is going to get outdated when we got him a couple of weeks ago, stuff like that. But next year, I hope the unauctionable part, at least early on in my team, is gone from it. But I do hope they return, because I do think it's a better alternative than having people gamble on packs. And again, if you want to make, if your ultimate goal is to make MT, which is a lot of people's ultimate goal, to make MT on the game, be able to have fun, make MT, and go from there, then you can open packs and do it that way. I mean, nobody is saying you can't. But I'm just saying I like these packs in general. But just know Endgame and Invincible packs are coming sooner rather than later in my team, in which you're basically going to be able to open a pack like these. They might be a little more expensive. Might be like 15,000 MT is what I think they were last year. And get yourself a guaranteed Endgame or Invincible card. So just know in the next month or so, the market is going to go absolutely crazy down in price. And so that's why a lot of people are so in such an uproar about this. It's like the end of the game is near and 2K is still doing this. Look, 2K is not saying, oh, you have to open these. They're just options, right? It's like, I get why people are mad about it. But look, I haven't opened packs since December. I think it was like Christmas time. And so, like, for me, it's like, okay, I'm glad they're giving people the option for these. And yes, 2K is making a lot of money on them, but 2K would make money even without giving these options, right? You don't think people would load up VC until they pull a Kevin Durant, stuff like that? People are still going to have that same type of mindset. So for me, I like this. I'm very eager to hear your guys' kind of concerns and comments on this down below in the comments, because I'm all open for hearing you guys' thoughts. Like, even like some of the guys in the MyTeam community that are complaining about this, I'm interested in hearing your thoughts. But I think what we got to realize is, think about it from the lens of somebody who open packs weekly, okay? Who opens packs every week wanting the best player in MyTeam. Think about it from their lens, not your own lens of, oh my gosh, it's $50 when you don't open packs anyway. So that's how I'd encourage you guys to think about it, because again, I don't open packs. So for me, I'm thinking about it like, okay, instead of it being $50 for a virtual card that's basically just as expensive as the game in general, think about it as, oh, these guys spend thousands or hundreds of dollars every week. Now they can basically guarantee themselves a great card. So that's kind of the lens I think about it. Again, just know Endgame and Invincible packs are coming soon. So again, unless you're like really playing the game a tenner, always want the best squad in the game, I highly recommend against spending any money on the game at this stage, because my team in 2 months is literally going to be dead. We're going to be heading into into 2K24. Next year, I'm hoping they return some of these types of things because pack odds are going to go back down to their 2% for the highest tier. And I'm really hoping they give people the option for these. Again, early on in my team, never would recommend opening these. But again, if they give people the option, that is better than nothing. That's going to wrap it up for our video. Let me know your thoughts on it down below in the comments. Drop a like on the video, subscribe if you already do it. As always, man, I love you guys. And have a blessed day.